welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my September pile of possibilities, what I'm interested in reading, what I have checked out from the library, what I have checked out from Kindle Unlimited, and also from Libby, either through audiobooks or ebooks for my Kindle. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at the physical possible pile. So let's see, can we actually get it in frame? That is a lot of big books, small books, that is a lot of different options. So let's start off with the nonfiction that I'm going to start for the month of September. It is for the very chill book club that Lincoln's goal setting community is a part of, which is The Lazy Genius Way. I have actually listened to this book, and I think this time I'm going to physically read it. And I have it here so that I can actually maybe take some notes and see what I think maybe I'll get more out of it from the physical read. But this will be the second time reading it. It's very chill. We're gonna do a book club discussion at the beginning of October. So I have the month of September to read it. You know, again, we're gonna do 10 pages of nonfiction every day. I'm excited to continue with that goal, but I think this is gonna be a very good read, and hopefully I will learn some more takeaways from it. So that will be exciting. The next possibility that I have is called Frozen River. It is by Ariel Lawhon, I think is how you would say that. This is the book that I got in Chicago from the two-story Barnes & Noble from my trip. It is the one book that I got as a souvenir, and it is Amy's recommendation. I'm excited to see what I think of that one. If you've read it, let me know. Is it a good? It's historical fiction. From what I know, it's about a midwife that keeps a document of a journal and how through the years she helps those in midwifery and having children, and involved with that. So hopefully that will be something different for me to read. I don't normally read historical fiction, but it sounds really intriguing. I do love the TV show from the BBC, The Midwives, and so hopefully I will enjoy this read. One of the books that I have from Libby as an audiobook, but I also own physically, is The Unhoneymooners by Kristen Lauren. I really love Kristen Lauren's books, and so I'm excited to finally get a chance to read this one. It's just a fun, colorful cover. And so you'll see what I think of this one. I do have it, as I said, as an audiobook, and so hopefully that will be a fun listen as I want to. The next and smallest book that I have to read is I Have Never Known Men. This is one of those dystopian reads that I'm interested to see with those perspectives. Gave me to think. It is by Jacqueline Harpman, and so hopefully this is a good read. I've heard really good things. Sounds something right up my alley. It's intriguing, unique, and keeps me in tension. So that is another possibility to read. The next book is a continuation of a series. It is the second book. It is called Revenant-X. It is the sequel to Paradise 1. It is a very chunky book, but you should have seen the first book. This is smaller compared to the first one, and it is by David Wellington. And so I actually got this as a birthday gift back in April from my mom, and so hopefully I will get in to read it. I love books like this. I'm excited to read some more sci-fi and see continuation into this story. I won't spoil anything, but a lot happens in Paradise 1, so I'm going to need to do a refresher before I jump back into the series. But I have a friend that just finished Paradise 1 and is excited to read the next one. So I need to read it first so then I can give it to her and so we can talk about it. I'm so excited to continue on with this series. Another fun anticipated read for me is called The Measure. And so this one is by Nikki, Erlick. And so I've not read anything by this author, but I just think the premise is very intriguing. About everybody wakes up with a string in a box on their doorstep, and the string length determines how long they have left to live. And what does that mean? Does people want to know or not know? And what does that what does that mean for society, for each person, and all of those things that happens along with those choices. So I think it could be a very good read. I'm excited to get this. I found this from a thrift store. I was very shocked to see it. The only thing is if you can tell, these have those like beveled edges. I really do not like beveled edges. So I'm not gonna like that part of it, but hopefully I really do enjoy this story. I'm excited about the premise and just to see what it all entails, unfolds, and makes you think about different things and people's choices. And so the next giant book that I have as a possibility is The Will of the Many, which is this one here. As you can see, it is a hardcover thick book. It is by James Islington, and I'm curious. I want to read this because the second book is coming out very soon. So I want to see if I'm excited to continue on with this series. Let's see how many pages is this actually. There's a series of locations, glossary, major characters, which is all very helpful acknowledgments, and then the very last page is 620 pages. So that is a lot. That's going to take me a minute. I am thinking about getting this one on Audible, using one of my Audible credits for it. Let me know if you think if I'd prefer to listen to it versus, or do I need to physically read it so I can see all the terms and topics and names and things like that. So if you've read it, let me know which way, if I should physically read it or listen to it or do an immersive read. I've actually never done an immersive read before. So let me know what you think, or if you've read it, if you enjoyed it, if you're excited for the sequel to come out soon, or if it's not on your cup of tea, which is totally fine. Whichever way, please let me know down in the comments below. So the last physical book that I have is the one library book that I currently have checked out, which is kind of funny. I don't have a lot of library books right now, which I need to go make that and get some more options. Clearly I don't need any more options, but I love having library books and supporting the library. So the current new book that I have is called Wayward Girls. Who else struggles to say that word? I struggle to say it for sure. But it's by Susan Wiggs. It's about a set of girls that live or have to in the city of Buffalo, New York, where there is a home for girls, a Catholic reform school, and then their lives and the things that unfold their lives. I am on a kick with this, like either girls that are sent and live in a home or institutionalized or something to that effect this year. I don't know what is getting into me, but that is very funny because I've read The Witchcraft for Wayward Girls from the Grady Hendrix, which is very good, which is about a girls that live in a home while they're pregnant during the 70s. And then I read the Lost Girls of Willowbrook, and I'm currently reading The Silent Patient on Kindle when we get to look at my books on the Kindle right now that I have checked out. And then also now this Wayward Girls book. So which is kind of funny that that's like you're institutionalized or they're, in part of a girls' home or something like that, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why that trend is happening right now, but it definitely is. So yeah, as I mentioned, let's take a look out at the items I have checked out on Kindle and some Audible recommendations. As you can see, I have my Kindle Paperwhite here, and I am currently reading The Silent Patient, and I am 40% into it here at the beginning of September. And so then I also have from the Kindle First Reads, The Kingdom of Tomorrow, as another option for a start of a new series. Not that I need to start any new series, but that is there. I also have the third book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook is all ready to go for when I want to start the third book in that series, which is a very exciting and fun adventure. We'll see if the 5-star option and train keeps going for the third book of that series. We'll have to wait and see how that goes in September. The other books that I have available is The Golden Age of Magic, The Warbler, as well as another Abby Jimenez, A Part of Your World, is still an option for me to be able to read as well. So those are some of the books that I have on Kindle Unlimited as some additional options. Well, there you have it. That is my September pile of possibilities. What are you interested in reading for the month of September? Please comment below. Have you read any of the books that I have as options? Let me know if you have one that I should make a higher priority. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share out this video for all those that are interested in joining your community. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.